For decades, they were unstoppable. The Mongols, horsemen of the steppe, burned cities, crushed empires, and left nothing but ash in their wake. From China to Baghdad, they swept across the world like a storm of fire. And many believed no one could stand against them. But in 1260, in the hills of Palestine, the storm met its match. Not from kings, not from emperors, but from slaves. Egyptian desert shadows of horsemen. The Mamluks, warriors once bought as slaves, trained from childhood in the art of war. Fierce horsemen, masters of the sword, the lance, and the bow. They rose from bondage to power, building an army of loyalty, discipline, and fire. And under Sultan Qutuz and his brilliant general Baybars, they would face the greatest threat the world had ever known. Mongol riders, ominous drums. The Mongols had already destroyed Baghdad in 1258, slaughtering hundreds of thousands. Their general, Kitbuqa, now marched toward Egypt, confident that the fate of the Mamluks would be the same. But Qutuz refused to surrender. He rallied his men with a cry that still echoes through history. Islam, Islam, O men of Islam, fight for your faith. Ain Jalut, rolling hills, tension rising. On September 3, 1260, the two armies met in the valley of Jezreel, near a spring called Ain Jalut, the spring of Goliath. The Mongols charged with thunder, their arrows filling the sky. The Mamluks resisted, then retreated. Or so it seemed. Baybars had set the trap. The Mongols pursued, hungry for another easy victory. But as they pressed forward, the Mamluks encircled them from the flanks. Suddenly, the hunters became the hunted. Furious clash, chaos, smoke, swords. Steel clashed, horses screamed, and the valley shook with battle. The Mamluks fought with the precision of men who had trained for this moment all their lives. The Mongols, for the first time in decades, faltered. Kitbuqa himself was captured and executed. The invincible army of the steppe was broken. Silence aftermath, banners rising. The Battle of Ain Jalut was more than just a victory. It was the first time the Mongols had been decisively defeated on open ground. And it proved that even the mightiest empire could bleed. From that day, the Mamluks were no longer slaves. They were saviors, guardians of the Islamic world, protectors of Cairo, and the men who stopped the Mongol tide. Dramatic sunset over Cairo. Ain Jalut was not just a battle. It was a turning point. The day when destiny itself shifted. When the slaves of yesterday became the legends of tomorrow.